Okay.
Okay, right. So we have something called as entities. We have customers. Okay. In this type of application, what all we need to think about is CURT, CURT. It's create, update, read or review, or view, and delete. All these are there in the requirement.
Right.
Okay, correct. So we'll say as CURT properties simply. Create. Okay. For create, we'll have a single screen. That's fine. So we in that screen we'll have save, cancel. That should be fine. In update also we'll have a single screen, save, cancel. In view we'll have a single screen with the OK button saying yes, everything is fine. But in view, from here we'll have some more directions, like uh, the account manager should be able to view investment information. Investment information. Total cash. Investment information, okay, fine. Total cash from all those investments. Okay, fine. So it will be something like this. My view will be something like this. So I'll have a list of customers and selecting one of the customers. It will display the customer data. Customer data. So the first half will have the customer data, okay, and second half will have investment info, something like this. Okay, investment info, we will not show the complete information about that investment, but we will only display name, price, very minor, minimal. So finally you'll have something called total. Okay, clicking on one of the investment and say detail or whatever, it will open up one more screen with investment detail for that particular investment. So this is what he's asking there. Okay, let's go through this one next once again. So this is list view come investment. Okay, so here you'll have the customer related information, customer name, customer address, whatever, etc. And below we'll have the investment information. Here we'll have something called as edit. Edit customer data, not investment info. Okay, when we click on this edit, the same screen automatically changes to an edit mode, or we can create a new screen, whatever we like. Okay, that's regarding that. And investment info, this is only for view, not edit or read only. We'll say read only. Okay, when we this is also initially read only. When we click edit, it will be write.
Okay.
Then we can do the modification. And one more thing is when we click on one of the investment info and click or double click or do whatever, one more screen opens up displaying the total investment detail. Okay, that is the view. And coming to delete, that's what initially we list the customers. In this customer, when if he selects it and say view, this screen pops up. You can say delete. It gets deleted and stays back on the same screen, saying a message box pops up saying so and so customer is deleted. Done. Okay, correct. This could be the flow of the screens.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Fine. Buy and sells. An account manager should be able to buy shares for a new stock or mutual fund for a specific customer. Okay. The account manager should also be able to buy additional shares for an existing stock or mutual fund. Also be able to buy additional shares for an existing. Fine. Oh, okay. Finally, the account manager should be able to sell shares of an existing stock in a customer account. Note that account manager should not be able to sell more than shares that the customer actually owns. Oh, for selling. Okay. Okay. Fine. So the concept is something like this. We'll be having stocks, shares. That's it, right? Stocks and mutual funds. Okay. Mutual funds. For example, we have about 10 stocks, 15 mutual funds, for example. Okay. So what should happen is whenever customer comes to, he will list out the users. He'll select one of the users, click view. I'm giving you a flow or a scenario. What can I say? Okay. Manager logs in to the application, lists out who are all the customers. He'll select one of the customers and say view and display the customer information, something like this. Now the concept is to buy say shares. Okay. Here we are already displaying the share information. Okay. Somewhere here only we will say buy button or sell button, both buy or sell. So when he clicks buy, here we have two things. One is buy shares which are already there, buy shares which are in the system, these 10 shares or 15 mutual funds or whatever, and at the same time he can add more shares. For example, there's a stock by name ABC. ABC he already has, but he has only 3, but he wants to increase that 3 to maybe some you want to do some +5.
Okay.
See whether they are there or not. Okay, there are already 10 here. Okay, I need to make 3 + 5 so that those shares will come under this particular person. Okay. So here what we need to do is, so select the particular share investment and say buy more or buy or whatever. Okay, when we say buy, we need to display him okay, we will go like this. Select the investment, click OK, or double click the investment. It will display the same investment details,
Right.
which says name, some other description, some other data. Here you will have buy total available is 10 available in the system, not with him.
Right.
Total available with him is 3, which will be displayed here. Okay, so I have clicked this saying what is this share about. So it displays me what is the share about with available. So totally there are 10 available. So we will simply say buy. Buy should give me an option how many, or instead of asking him how many, you can put a text box here saying 5, click buy. If the text box is blank, you need to throw up an alert saying that you have to enter something in the text box. This thing. Okay, so here he will enter 5 and simply say buy. You need to navigate back and find out who is that customer and add those 5 to that customer and delete those 5 from the stocks. Similar thing happens for mutual funds also. So that's how buy operation is. Yeah, this buy operation he has not given any this thing here. Account manager should be able to buy shares of the new stock or mutual funds for a specific customer. The account manager should also be able to buy additional shares for an existing stock. Okay, additional shares. Okay, till now we have discussed about buying shares for an additional shares for the share which he already has. But how will he buy a new share? that is the point. So yeah, so in the same screen we will have buy. Okay, when he clicks buy, it lists out stocks, mutual funds, what all the are available in the system. He'll select one of the stock or one of the mutual fund. Whenever he double clicks, the same screen opens. Again you'll have buy. Same thing happens. So here again you need to track back from where, who is the customer at that point of time, and add those mutual funds or thing to that part. So that's how we are adding new stocks. Okay, that's also fine. Now again the account manager should be able to sell the shares. Okay, after I bought the shares, total I have 8 shares now of a particular type. Now I should be able to sell those shares. Where do we do that? Okay, we'll have one more button, sell, which will display a similar screen. Initially when we say buy, this screen is displayed with total existing in the system right now, like which are free right now, which is not allocated to anyone. So when you say sell, the same screen will be displayed, but which are specific to this customer. So it will display what are all the stocks and mutual funds this particular customer has. So you'll simply double click this. Again the same thing opens up. It says sell. And of course how many. You need to do a validation here saying that if he has 8, he can sell only 8, not 9. That minor validation you have to take. That's what he has written here. Note that account manager should not be able to sell more than shares that a customer actually wants. That's fine. Close a customer account. Okay. In an event that a customer wishes to close an account, the applicant should make sure to sell all existing investments. Of course, when you're closing a customer, all these shares or mutual which he has should transfer back to the main queue. Stocks or mutual, delete each investment from the database and then delete the customer. Why? In the event of a customer who wishes to close an account, the applicant should make sure to sell all the existing investments. Okay. Delete each investment from the database. I don't understand this part. Why do you want to delete an investment from the database? You're adding the investment to the database, and delete the customer from the database. That's fine. Understood. But why is he speaking about database here?
I think it was just adapted. There really wasn't.
Fine.
There really isn't a database.
Yeah, right. Fine. We have some picture how the GUI looks. Okay. Sounds good. So unless until we put this exactly on the screen, we'll not know how it. We may be missing 1 or 2 points, but unless until we put it on the screen, we'll not know how it works. This is fine. Once we are into the application, or once we are done with the core functionality, we can look at these particular points, and of course additional points. You have some additional points somewhere, right? Where are the remaining 20 points for?
For the
For using something else, actually. I think
we had to actually write it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here.
Yeah.
User manual 20 points, right? Right, fine. You need to write a Word document, right? In Word document, you need to put up all the screenshots and all those things. Yes. Okay, fine. So let's work out on finally how the screens finally look. So with this design, do you have any idea in your mind? Okay, let's understand a scenario like this. Okay, user launches the application. He will be, let's assume that he is being authenticated, so he'll be provided with a username password dialog box. So once he clicks OK, a screen opens, which is called the main screen. Okay, so we will not be having any user authentication here, so we will directly open the main screen. So what all will be there in the main screen? That will be the question.
All that you're going to enter.
Okay, fine. Here we have an unanswered question. Where do we get stocks and mutual funds from? Where do we get stocks and investments from? We are adding customers, fine, but where are we getting these two from?
That's a good question. I don't know if we're supposed to just make that up or what. I mean, since it's adapted from a database, normally you would have that information from the database.
But right now we don't have any database here.
No. So the only thing I can assume is that we're supposed to make some data up.
Okay, fine. So after creating the class, initially what we need to do is load up some dummy data into this particular investment object. Sorry, stock and mutual fund object.
Right.
The customer account will be created manually one by one whenever it's required. Okay, that also we can make it. Right. So the main screen. Main screen initially, what all operations we have actually? Customer. In customer, create, edit, view, delete. Right. After that we have. This is what okay, so it would go something like this. My initial screen will have customer list, display the customer list here. After that it will display stocks and mutual funds which are currently available in the system. That's it. Initially when you open up, this will be blank. We'll be loading up this by default initially.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. So okay, when you click the double click a stock or a mutual fund, it opens up this particular screen displaying what it is. That's it. Okay, and of course you can simply click buy or sell. If it clicks buy, it should ask whom you need to buy for, because here you don't know who's the customer because we are not selecting any customer here.
Right.
Okay. All right. So because in my initial customer list will be blank, I'll say add customer. At the same place I'll say delete customer. If already customers are there, select a customer and say delete. If nothing is selected, when you press delete, it should pop up saying that you are not selected any customer.
Right.
Okay. And if you double click, it should open up view customer. So okay, so this will be my initial step. So shall we, did you do any coding in this?
No.
Okay. So I think I'll prefer one more. Yeah, let this be. Like I'll add a new form. That's it. We'll say new item. So you are okay with the changing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to learn something here.
Fine. So what we need to do is we'll say call it as main form. We'll call it as main form. This is a Windows form, of course. You can rename whatever you like. Now, if you run this application, form 1 runs first. Okay, but we need to make sure main form runs first. Where do I do that? Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Where is the startup object? Okay. Oh, what's that? Somewhere it will be there. I'm really not sure. Startup form or startup page. It should be there in the project only, actually. Oh, okay. Where is that program? Yes. Form main tab. Oh, okay. That's your form.
That's my first.
I'll simply call my main form here. That's it. They should be programmatically. I mean, with user interface, you should change. I'm really not sure where to do that, but yes, that can be changed. It will open up my blank form. That's good. Okay, so instead of okay, fine. We need to change up this title saying the name of the company. What's that?
Right.
Chartered financial investors. Make sure that all our spellings are correct before you submit. Okay. And I think I'll have a little bit bigger screen.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so you can write a small writing here saying welcome to Cardinal Financial Inc. Small write-up, like small write-up which says how to proceed further.
Okay.
Click on the customer name to, or click on add to add a new customer, something like that. Okay, so here we will have a list box. Should list box should be apt actually. List of customers. This is the naming convention I use. What was the convention?
LST is what he uses.
Okay, fine. So that's the naming convention, which contains all the list of customers. I'll take one more. Where is it? LST stock. Mutual funds. Funds. Stocks. btn add customer. I'm going to change the text. And do you know how to put that underscore?
You've showed me one time before, but I can't remember exactly how that goes.
Put an ampersand before the character. Really
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just see for this. Right. Add customer. We should have something called delete customer also. Delete customer. Fine.
Does that also make it like the hotkey or something?
Yeah, that's the hotkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. That is what we thought, right? So we'll have a list box which says add and delete. Okay, fine. Because I can't put add and delete in a single line how we used to. I need to make sure these are in the same size and all those. So we have something called, yeah, these ones. Spacing. Increase horizontal spacing, remove horizontal spacing, decrease horizontal spacing, make horizontal spacing equal. This is what we need, so that they'll be adjusted on their own.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's the advantage. And at the same time, if you want all these on left aligned, we have something called this one. This is vertical spacing, alignment, center vertically. We'll have all those somewhere. Make same height. That's also a good one. Yeah, here we have. Yeah, this one. Align lefts.
Okay.
Align to the lefts. Okay. And one more thing. Thought of. Yeah, this is the tab order. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine.
Okay.
No. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how I like it.
Okay.
This is doing initial the customer, using only the keyboard. He will initially come to the customer. He will use the arrow keys to select one of the customers, then go to add. He will simply click tab. It will say add customer. He'll click one more time. He'll go to delete customer. He'll click space. Then it says delete customer. And customer gets deleted. That's all. Okay, fine. And stocks will be populated, mutual funds will be populated. Okay, so unless and until we have this data here, we will not be able to proceed further with the other screens.
Okay.
Right. So to add the data here, first of all, we need to be ready with this particular object. Are you done with this? I think we have something called as stocks here. Oh, this doesn't have it.
No, it's an
Okay, so you have not created this particular object structure yet.
No.
Okay, fine. So, okay, initially we'll proceed with customers. Customer account. You already have customer here. Okay,
Yeah,
nothing else.
they're all empty at the moment.
Okay, so let us decide what should be the name of the class. So shall we call it as customer account or something else? Okay, let me use your restroom for.
Okay.
Is it vacant?
It should be fine. Yep. You listen to audio files?
No, not yet. I do need to do that though. Those ones that Macintosh had to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you get any idea? I'll put it for you. Because there is a class. Customer.
Okay.
Did it change here? Okay. That's what it is.
Okay.
Fine. So what all we need in the customer? Okay. What data types are there?
Mostly string.
Oh, customer account number, right? Yeah. Is it string? Public string. That's it, right? That's how we declare a property.
Right.
Okay, fine. That is our account number. Next, customer name is also a string. Okay. And after that, customer address is also a string. Okay. After that, customer phone number. Is also a string, right?
Mm-hmm.
Customer phone number. Phone and what he says. Okay. Say no. Okay. String. Fine. Okay. It says it needs to have add stock. Few methods. What it returns. I'll say bool. I'll tell you why later on.
Okay.
Okay. If I see any return, then I need to return. So it means that as of now, dummy, we are not doing anything in it.
Right.
Okay. Now, add mutual fund. This is also same. Okay. After that, get stocks. So when you say get stocks, it should return me some list of stocks. So which could be probably as a list. Okay. So I need to use correction dot, yeah, corrections. And just to make sure that it will not throw any error. That's it. We will figure out what it needs to return. So similarly, get mutual funds. This also returns the same method. So this is my customer class. Yeah. Similarly, I need to create stock class. No, sorry, investment class first of all. So you don't have, okay, you have investment here. Okay, I'll rename this also to CLS investment. CLS means class. So I'll say CLS investment. So in constructor, what we need to do, we will do it later on. if he needs to. So what all we have here: investment ID, investment name, investment symbol, investment shares is an integer. Okay, fine. So we will be taking the same things again here. Investment ID. Because it is a property, I'll have all unit caps. Because there is a property. If it was a variable, earlier case would have worked.
Okay.
Investment. After that we have investment name. After that we have investment symbol. Investment symbol is also string, right? Okay. I don't know what symbol he would have. After that, investment shares. This is an int, right?
Yes.
Int, fine. We can 16. Okay, apart from the constructor, what all methods he has? He has buy shares. This should be an abstract class, right? Investment is an abstract class. So somewhere we need to public. Okay. So we need to create an abstract method. How do we create an abstract method? Abstract buy shares. What's the return type? No, here we will not do anything. Sorry. Buy shares is a good. Similarly, sell shares. Okay, that's it. This class is done. It says buy shares and sell shares. And we have something called as class investment. Now we need to create the remaining two classes, stock and mutual fund inheriting. So this also I'll change. Serial stock. Serial stock. Serial stock. Okay, it has a new property. Means an extra property here, which says stock price. Stock price and NAV fund or double. Okay. Double stock price. Okay. Then, but this will throw an error. Right. Oops. I need to inherit it from CLS investment. What? How do I override? Override. What? Let me save and see if it does something. What is it doing? Oops. Override. Well, it's not giving anything. or making the mistake anywhere. How did we override last time? Do we have the project?
Yes.
Let me open a file out of that. Which project is that?
4, 5. It's
not in here.
And I look up on the Lexer.
Do you have somewhere?
It's on my USB drive.
Okay.
Should be that under that file.
This one.
Keep going there.
Apartment is a subclass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Property. You don't have anything in this. Something is missing, sir. You don't have anything in this. Just dummy. In your flash drive, you don't have anything. You think it's loaded somewhere?
I thought it was there.
It's not there on your local drive.
I put both of those on the
Have it on your C. Nobody. Okay, but this class is not affected from anything. I don't know where you made them. Okay. Do we have a book?
Yeah. I just was curious. So that was set up the same way. Should have been. It's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Not this one.
Yes. Where are we? Inheritance. Don't want to put much effort in that. Let's see where it is and use it. Oh, override. Keyword comes first. It's fine. Public override. Yeah. Public abstract. Oh, okay. Not specified the access specifier. That's the problem. By default, it will be private.
Okay.
Got them. By shares. Shit. Okay. Similarly, public override Celsius. That's it, right? So stock price should use by shares and Celsius. Right. We'll implement them later on. Okay. After that, mutual fund. Okay. Inherit from CLS investment. CLS mutual fund. And I'll be having one more public property, which is public override by shares. Public override such as. So this clears up our class structure. Where do I see the class diagram? Yes. Well, we are interested with this. We are interested with this. Is that what he is requiring? So again, we have something called customer class here. I'm actually interested in this. So this is what we have.
When you chose this like this, how's
No, here we can't do that. I don't think we can do that. Add mutual fund, add stock, get stocks. Okay, CLS customer. No, that's also one of the properties which we have, one of the methods it has construct. So it looks like what he has said. Okay. Simply just save it. Right. So here is our form. So our initial understanding is we need to load these two, right? Okay, fine. So on form load is the form load. I'll create a method load stocks. Similarly, I'll create a method load, what's the other thing? Mutual funds.
Mutual funds.
That's it. So do you want me to return from this? You can do that also. Like if load stocks, it means that if stocks got loaded successfully, then do something. Similarly, if mutual funds got loaded successfully, then do something. So what I would like to do here is, if load stocks, then load mutual funds. Like this. If stocks got successfully loaded, then load mutual funds.
Okay.
If mutual funds also got successfully loaded, then do whatever you like.
Okay.
Then what do you want to do? So, I think as of now we don't have anything. Just say load. Yeah, just say load. Let's think about whether we need to provide any condition there or not later on.
Okay.
We'll simply say load right now. Now generate the sub methods. Alright. So before proceeding further, we need to create a couple of array lists. To store our stocks and stocks, mutual funds, customers, etc. Okay. We will not say private. We'll say stocks. Array list. Stocks. Okay. Array list. Mutual funds. Array list. Customers. So on your main form load, initialize those variables. Stocks is equal to new array list, sorry. Similarly, mutual funds is equal to new array list. Similarly, customers is equal to new array list. Okay, which are by default, when you open up the previous thing, they are blank.
Right.
Okay, when you say load stocks, okay, we'll come to that later on. Okay, we'll work out on loading stocks. Okay, now to load, what all we need to do is create a stock object, load it into stocks array list. Not only that, we need to display it in that particular stocks list box. Okay, our first target will be to load into the array list. Okay, so cls stock is equal to new stock. Now, because we are loading it here, why can't we pass the values within the constructor? Instead of saying like this, stock dot investment ID is equal to something. Instead of doing like this, and at the end, what we will say is stocks dot add stock. Like this, you need to keep on writing this 5 times.
Right.
Stock dot investment name is equal to something. Stock dot investment shares is equal to, there's a number, right? 0. Stock dot investment symbol is equal to something. Instead of doing like this, I can call it directly in this. So to call for that directly in that, what I need to do is I need to create one more overloaded constructor, which takes, what all it takes? String investment.
Yep.
Investment ID, comma, what else?
Investment name.
Okay, comma, string
Symbol.
string
Investment shares is enter.
investment shares. That's it. No, we have something called a stock price also again. Stock price is a double. Okay, so here what we do is investment ID equal to investment ID. Okay, we are creating that object. Investment name is equal to investment name. Investment symbol. Investment. Oops. Spelling mistake. That's right, right? Investment symbol. Yeah. Okay. After that, investment share. Oh, there's the share. Oh, shares. That's it. No, stock price. Stock price. Okay. So that's my constructor. So now what I do is call all those here. I'll leave this. Investment ID is a string. Okay. So what is investment ID? It's an investment one. Next one is investment name. I don't know, what do you want the name to be? Okay, so investment one, space one. Investment symbol is INB1. That's all I'm taking. Investment shares. 10, for example. Stock price 10.5. That's how my stock got created. Okay. To add one more stock, let's say stock one. Do all the modifications here. all the other modifications, whatever. And again, I should say stop. Okay, this is the harder way to do. If you need to add about 10 or 20 stocks, similarly 10 or 20 mutual funds,
Right.
little bit cumbersome. So what we will do is we will do a for loop. For I is equal to 0, I less than 10, for example, I plus. We put everything in a loop.
Right.
If I do like this, it'll keep on adding the same investment 1 10 times to my stock. Right, but I don't want that. I need everything to be investment 1, investment 2, something like that. Like it as 1 less than or equal to 10. So what I'll do is plus I plus I plus I into I into, we'll say what, okay, let's say into I. This is a double, right? Yeah. Why is it throwing an error? Is that not how I concatenate?
This this is of type integer.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You wouldn't have to convert it to a string first.
I don't know. The remaining should be fine then. The best overloader match for serial stock, string, 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 short, double. Okay. Short, double. There's a problem with this. Let us see. And 16, that's fine. And 16, that's fine. Oh, I don't know why is it not taking this. I need not convert it to string. I don't know why it's not able to convert
What do you use that asterisk for?
into multiplication.
Oh, right.
Should work, right?
But it's looking for a string here, right?
No.
No?
It's here it is looking for a short investment shares
Okay.
in 16.
Should work, yeah.
Okay, the best way is to make it int 32 at all locations. How it works. Okay, so now what it does is it creates stocks with names saying investment 1, investment 2, like that. Okay, so we have stocks. Now my stocks object or array list contains about 10 stocks, but I need to add these stocks to my list
box.
So what should my list box display? That's the question. Okay, what should it display? Should it display only the names of the stocks, which is investment 1, investment 2, etc.? Where was our design? Okay, when we double click this, it opens up details with count. So initially we don't have any count here. Is that what it means? Okay, fine. So what's the name of that list box? The stocks dot items dot add. Yeah, I can do it here only. And stock dot investment name. That's it. So if I run this application, that will contain all my investments. Show something, buddy. Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm calling that load mutual funds there and it is not implemented. Let me not call it. I'll do later. Yep. Shows me all I require. Just increase that count and you got what all you need. Similarly, what we will do is the load mutual funds. Here we'll say CLS, not stock, CLS, mutual fund. Fund is equal to mutual fund. Mutual fund space MF 1, 2, 3, so and so. Yeah, I need to create. In mutual fund also, the NAV is double, right? So the constructor will be almost the same. We need to write that. Mutual fund name. Now investment name. That's right. So we need to create this class here. Generate constructor. Generated automatically. Nothing needs to be done here. How come our oh, okay, mutual fund inherits from CRS, right? So here I do not have any of these things. Here I should be careful. Like, what's the first one?
Name.
Name, right. Let me go to CLS investment. No, stock. Copy this. It'll be the same almost.
Right.
The last one I would say, nah. Done. The constructor got created. Done. Oops. I have not changed that. I should say list mf. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that is what we have thought initially. Right. When there are no customers, why is your delete button highlighted first of all? Instead of validating after clicking delete button saying that you have not selected any user or there are no users, disable it. When there are no customers, disable it. So on load, before loading the stocks and all those, customers dot terms count if less than or equal to 0, btn lead customer dot enabled equal to false. So if, as you keep on adding customers, that gets added. Okay. Okay, we have displayed the stocks and mutual funds as required. Now our next step would be to add customers. Okay. So when I click add customers, what should happen? Our idea is to display some dialog box here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this list box displays the list of customers as it displays in stocks and mutual funds. When you double click it, it will open up a new dialog box displaying the customer data and the investments which he has made till that point of time. Fine. So what happens when we click a new customer, add customer? He'll not have any information here. Okay, so depending on how advanced it is, then we can make it. What we could have been done, this customer data, we can create a control of it and use that customer data wherever you like. And like control means combining all these 4 or 5 controls into a single control, and use that control wherever you like, as you are using your text box or button or something like that. That would have been done if we were in an advanced class.
Right.
We are still in a beginner's session, beginner's class, so we'll not go by that. So fine. So when I click add, what should happen? It should display a blank customer data sheet where a the user can enter some details in that. So I'm trying to minimize number of forms, but let's see. Fine. So here what will happen is we will create one more form called customers. It's a customer data. Okay. All right. So it's a customer data. So what's our understanding? What all it has? What is our customer thing? Okay. Account number is also entered, right? Good. So for that we need 1, 2, 3, 4 text boxes. What is that? Simple. So then we need 4 text boxes. Text boxes, right? How many did I add? 2. Okay. 4 text boxes. Increase space. Left align. Pull them back. Oops. Okay, well at the bottom, fine. Okay. Okay, so only to enter these 4 details, do we need a new form? That's the question. Where was your form? You did some more tricky things in this. Okay, first name. Okay. So we'll have a button also. It says something called create customer or whatever. You can change these values later on,
Right.
if you feel like. Okay, but do we really need a form? That is what I'm looking at. Says this is how I display the customer. That's great.
Okay.
It's gone. Which is bad. because we should be able to add only one customer at a time.
Right.
So for that, what we will do is show dialog. Unless and until that dialog box whatever popped up is not closed, you cannot work on this. You cannot work on this. This should be closed. That's show dialog. It's called as model dialog.
Okay.
And this is one which we really don't want, because this is more than enough for me. This space is more than enough. So we can do that setting also somewhere. Yeah. Do that the type of this thing, start position. Fixed single, I think. Oops. You're not able to size it, but you're able to zoom it. So none of this will be that. Fixed dialog. Oops, no. Yeah, fixed tool window. You can't do anything.
Okay.
You should have a cancel here. And for the form, we will assign that cancel. Okay, so does this form look good? No, we need to change this. But do you think is how we close the form?
Right.
Close it. I will enter my heart and cancel. So if I press escape, that's closed.
It's so ridiculous.
So where are we now? Okay, to change this, what all we need? Investment ID.
Oh, it's a customer. Customer ID.
Oh, okay. So it's account number. After that, customer name. After that, customer address. Phone number. We'll say simply address, not customer address. How does this work?
Like those auto controls up there. I use
Yeah.
that.
Those are very useful tools.
Yeah.
And about
Where you come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my time. And yeah, let me define account number, name, address. So, how does this look?
That's good.
Add customer here. You will keep on add customer. When you say create customer, that gets automatically populated here. That's what my understanding is. Okay. What else are we looking at? We will simply add the customer. Okay. Okay. When you are trying to edit the customer, then what should happen? When you click the existing customer, it should display the customer. You should have a button saying edit customer. Then this will get deactivated or something else. Okay. Or what we will do is, whenever we say add customer, this dialog box pops up. Whenever you double click, a different dialog box pops up.
Okay.
Okay. The different dialog box will be something like this.
Right.
Which contains values in gray mode. Text box will be grayed out. When I click edit, text boxes will be enabled and my edit button name changes to update.
Okay.
Okay. So when I click update, again everything goes back to gray mode by updating those values. Okay. Below we will be displaying the investment information. We'll create the screen now, or for testing purposes, what we need to do is, because the same thing we were facing from the last one also. To check the functionality of edit customer, first of all, I need to add the customer. So instead of that, we will do something like this. We should add at least few customers for me beforehand.
Okay.
And tomorrow when you are submitting, you make sure that you remove them. Okay. We'll say load customers. Okay. We need to do that. Customer name or account number will display there in this list. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we didn't have this constructor defined there. So we'll go to the customer class. We have this one here. We'll go to the same stock. See it's customer. So put all I need is account number. Okay, same thing comes up here also with the lowercase one. And same thing comes here. These are all strings, right?
All strings.
Yep. Here it is done. Main form. This also should be a string. Okay. Now we'll say customer one. Customer. Customer. And the last one is phone number. Okay. How do we define phone number here? Okay. 50 I plus 1. 4 I 5 I. Okay. Plus we should differentiate those numbers. Okay. What I can do is okay. Plus 1, 2, 3 plus I. What is it here? There should be a number here actually. I don't know what this gives. Customer dot 231. What did I give? 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. Okay. Alright, that should be 1 2 3 plus 1 plus I, whatever. But how do I do that? Let us see what this gives. Yeah, this works. If I run this, okay, I have 5 customers. Now when I double click this, it should open up it should do something.
Right.
Forget about what it opens or what it closes. Our idea is it should do something. So what I do is simply double click here. Select index change. Don't I have a double click here? Okay. Message box dot show industry customers dot text. So let us see what it does when I double click. Okay, nothing happened because I'm switching outside.
Right over there?
Okay. Not only for double click, just selecting it, it says that is not which I need. I need something called as on double click. So what I need to do is go here. We have something called mouse double click. Double click there, the event gets created automatically. Okay. Again here I don't want this event. Delete it. And that event got lost from here because we are deleting it from the main. Now run this and see. Okay, single click is nothing happening. Double click, yes, it's doing something. This is what we are interested in.
Okay.
Because I need to pass that value. So this is the value which I'm going to pass. Then that clears up my thing. Okay. So, oh, it's already 7:30. Will we continue next year then? When is this due?
This is due on Monday.
Which Monday? Oh, okay.
Next Monday.
So it means that we have all this week.
Yeah.
Week till 20 and 22 maybe. 21 maybe we'll be busy. You and I.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can we close this now? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
so what do you think we can meet next?
So do you?
Tomorrow, day after? Tomorrow you don't have class?
Well, maybe it's not up to me too. I still have
Yeah.
one more class.
Right.
Thursday is as soon as I can.
Yeah, then we'll meet on Thursday.
All right.
Okay. You may call then, but we had some base framework done. So you can create this particular form as what we have discussed.
Okay.
And probably this one also, which should displays investment detail.
Let me see here. Picture. What were we putting in all this? Let's say that's
This will be a text boxes with those values.
mm-hmm.
Below we have
Investment.
investment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be a whole nother form.
Yeah, one more new form.
Okay.
Yes. Whole, I don't know how many forms you have created. Maybe we have created a big good number of forms. Oh, only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll be creating 2 are already created. 3, 4. Yeah, I think 4 forms comes out totally.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.